Want to know what a day in the life, the real day in the life of running $1 million wholesale business? Well, here we go. Brent Daniels, and when you are starting out in this wholesaling business, the only thing you need to focus on in your daily schedule is how do I talk to as many distressed homeowners as possible. So as we go through my actual day, like a breakdown of my day, and follow me around and show you what I've got going on in my business. Remember, I'm at a place where my acquisition managers and my disposition managers and my virtual assistants run everything, okay? I am here just to communicate with them and make sure that everything goes smoothly for them. I work for them. Don't get it twisted. When you start hiring people, it's not them that work for you. It's you that works for them. You keep that in the forefront and you are going to be such a badass in this industry. It's going to be bananas. But when you're just starting out, your schedule, your morning schedule is vital. That beautiful time between 9 and noon should be 100% focused on getting on the phone and calling as many distressed property owners as possible so that you build up your pipeline, so that your pipeline is so full that you need to hire other people. See, that is the key, I believe. I believe too many people are thinking that they need to hire people too quickly. I think that you need to just overwhelm yourself with way too much action, way too much results, way too much income coming in, and then, only then do you bring somebody on. Because when you bring somebody on, remember, you are holding their financial future in your hands. So it is a huge responsibility. So as we go through this day, really just keep in mind that this is, if you're just starting out, this is just to show you what it really looks like at the point where you're making over $1 million a year in this beautiful business called wholesaling. And I want to bring value to you in the sense of showing you kind of higher level strategies that I use to run the business. So it starts with, in the morning when I come in, it all starts with getting on the computer and seeing what's going on with my emails and messages from YouTube, from messages from Facebook. There's a lot of times when people are referring me deals or asking me if I can help them sell deals because they haven't necessarily built up their cash buyer database, or they're not really sure if it's a deal or not. And I'm more than happy, and I feel absolutely blessed that they're coming to me and opening that conversation, because I think it's beautiful. They're being proactive. That's the way you got to be. If you've got somebody in your marketplace that is absolutely crushing it, you need to be liking everything that they have on social media. You got to be reaching out to them, sliding into their DMs, everything that you can to get a conversation with those people, because it's so vital, and you will see that those people will return the love. They really will. So I look at this email here. I've got my email opened up here, and it is a beautiful morning because I've got two signed assignment agreements on properties that we locked up this week and have signed through DocuSign. So what we do is we send through DocuSign, so it's very easy to send any documents to get signatures. We got the buyer's signature early this morning. This one here is for $17,500. The other one's for just over $5,900. It was a joint venture that I did with another amazing wholesaler here in town, and it's just a great way to start the day. So I like looking at that and making sure that this gets to everywhere that it needs to go, make sure that it gets to title, make sure that my virtual assistant gets all the numbers into our tracking sheets so that we understand how much money's coming in each week. It's vitally important to keep track of your numbers. You've seen me do some videos on YouTube before, but it's absolutely vital that you know your numbers, because when you know your numbers, you can have a duplicatable and predictable business, and that's when the magic happens. So it's really cool. In the office today, I've got my cold callers calling downstairs. We'll go down there. We'll spend a little bit of time with them. Today at 11:30, I have an unbelievable mastermind, a closed-door mastermind with the top real estate minds in Phoenix, with wholesale, with flipping, with hard money, and my goal. My secret goal for this meeting is to convince them all to come on this channel and share, pull out those gold nuggets that they have in their brains and in their experience for you guys on this YouTube channel. The other thing I do in the morning is I look through all of your comments that you leave here on this YouTube channel, and I get back with you. So your voice is being heard. please reach out. It is a true blessing. It is never a burden to respond to anything that you guys have to say. You've given me so much love. I want to give the love back. So first of all, I want to thank you on it. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Hit the little bell thing that sends you notices when when new videos pop up. But it's just phenomenal. So thank you for that, and let's get going with this day.
I have a appointment today.
Yep.
And I didn't quite get that much information out of the daughter. So it's a daughter trying to sell her mother's property.
Okay.
And so Billy was like, how old is the AC, everything like that, just so he could run numbers.
Yeah.
But I don't have any of that information, so I'm kind of blindsided.
Who did you talk to? You talked to the daughter?
Mm-hmm. And she doesn't really know much about the property itself, but
so
I'm meeting her today at noon.
Okay. So what I like doing is make sure you like Google Earth it, right? Like type it into Google. You can tell like the age of an AC unit just from Google Earth. You know what I mean? If it's all beat up, it's off white, it's like looking terrible, then you know it's probably dated. By the way, we don't usually sit this close together. This is just for the camera, okay? So this isn't like just a normal conversation. It's a little bit staged, but it's a real life conversation about an appointment that Alejandro's going on today. So I didn't want it to be weird. Anyway, like I feel like Barbara Walters or something. Anyway, so take a look at the aerial. What is we'll look at it now. We'll just pull it up. What's the address?
It's Melissa Lewis.
Okay.
Podio.
Yep, got it. So all of our leads are in Podio. Most of the acquisition managers like Alejandra know the lead more based on the name of the person than the address, which I love. That's awesome. So that is here. Yep. Okay. And did she give you an indication of the condition of the house?
She said that it needed some work because her mom.
Oh, I remember this one. Yep.
It looks like it's like a condominium.
Yeah, it's a townhouse, and so you get the street view, and then you can zoom in on it. I would say this AC doesn't look bad. You know what I mean? Looks like it has an old swamp cooler on it, but the AC doesn't look bad. See, that's the tough things with townhouses. When you're looking at them, is usually the AC's on the roof, so it's not like you can go around and see it. And usually, you know, here in Phoenix, the roofs are flat, so you don't really get a good view. But I'm thinking from here it looks pretty good. So okay, give me more. So condition is probably dated. It needs. Usually with these townhouses, because the HOA takes care of the exterior and the roof and everything, that's fine. So you don't have to deal with that on rehab. So what's going on the inside?
So she just said that in the notes.
Yeah, let's see the notes. Let's see. This is from Chris. This is from Chris. Nice. This is a Chris lead. Okay. It says here, 2009 flooring was replaced, kitchen been opened up, appliances 2009, bathrooms are original, doors upgraded, windows, counters are granite. Looks decent. I mean, it sounds decent. He got really good notes, so that was awesome on Chris. So Chris is one of our phone prospectors. He's just downstairs literally right now making cold calls. We know that we're trying to pre-qual every lead based on the 4 pre-qualifiers: condition of the property, timeline to sell, motivation to sell, and the price. So far on this lead, 2009, it looks like it was updated, which is still 10 years ago, basically. So it'll need, you know, some freshening up for sure. We know it's a 3-bed, 2-bath. We know that it's a townhouse. Do we have any idea of what they're looking to get for it?
No, she did not give me a specific price on it. She did say she was having some construction workers come in to take a look at how much it is to remodel.
Yep.
She kind of is doing both the
getting both options.
Yeah. And so
cash as is, or what will it cost to fix it up?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like that we don't have a price out of her. I would rather, before you go on the appointment, kind of figure it out a little bit. But your appointment's in an hour and it's in 72 minutes, so whatever. It's a good learning experience, but I would prefer that you pulled out a little bit of the value from her. You know, I would say, you know, just to let you know, so I'm not wasting your time, We're buying units similar to yours for around, it looks like we're at like 75,000. You know, for around 75,000. Is that something you would consider? No, yes, I don't know. I need to talk to people. You know, they need validation from somebody else, or at least, you know, kind of feel confident that they're making the right decision. So that's what I would do here. I mean, she wants to get rid of it now. Is it vacant? She lives there.
No one lives there.
So it's vacant.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you meant if there's tenants in it.
Yeah,
It's vacant.
It's vacant. So
Yeah.
they want to sell it now. So we got the timeline. Their motivation is it's the mom's home. She can't take care of it anymore.
Yep.
Okay. And then really the only thing we don't have is the price. So yeah, you know, moving forward, just try to get the price out of them. Try to pull the price out of them.
And the weird thing about this situation, I feel like, because I haven't gotten the price, is she doesn't answer my phone calls. She's only been emailing me back and forth.
Really?
Yeah, which I think that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to show. I mean, in my experience, it shows just. I mean, people communicate all different ways, but it feels to me like this is more like an option as opposed to like, you know, or her second or third option as opposed to like her first option. Like she wants to, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
or she's just really busy. She might have a lot on her plate. She might be, you know, have a really, you know, stressful, time-consuming job or something. Who knows? We don't know. So go on the appointment, and we'll update everybody after you're done.
Sounds good.
All right, good. So yeah, we're going to show you some of the action going on downstairs with some of our cold callers. We've got Eric and Chris down there. I've got my acquisition manager, Natasha, is down there making some lead follow-up calls. I've got her husband, Andrew, who's been doing some text blasting for us, which has been interesting and exciting, because Eric here is actually up here running the camera, because Alejandro usually does. But exciting enough, I just got the new list skip trace back from the Audantic list. So Audantic is a really expensive company. They're list data scientists, whatever that is. And so it's been working out well for us. Not as well as like Driving for Dollars, code violations, vacants, but we're going to see they changed up their algorithm a little bit, so it's really, really cool. If you, we'll put it in the notes, audantic.com. It's kind of a weird word, but we got the skip trace back from batchskiptracing.com, which if you use, you can get it at 18 cents. If you use coupon code TTP, you get it at 18 cents an address. I don't own the company. I don't get anything for that. I just want you to get the best data at the cheapest price, so that there's no barriers for you to not make calls. So yeah, check it out.
Jose? Yeah, I'm sorry. My name is Chris. I know this call's a little bit out of the blue, but I was calling about a property I believe you own in Palm Lane. I said I was calling about a property I believe you own in Palm Lane in Chandler. Yeah, I just wanted to reach out to you and see if you would consider an offer on your property there.
You already said flag.
Okay, I completely understand. Did you have any other properties that you would consider selling? Maybe something that needs a little bit of work?
Oh, you said lag.
Gotcha, okay. Well, I appreciate your time, Jose. You have a great rest of your day.
I am back. I just got back from an unbelievable mastermind that happens once a month here in Phoenix. It is filled with incredible professionals, people that have huge, robust real estate portfolios, people that have a ton of money and they do hard money, people that are wholesalers. It was led by a guy by the name of Jamil Damji. I mean, if you don't know who Jamil is, Jamil might be the biggest wholesaler in the country, does around 70 deals a month. Let that resonate a little bit, let that settle in. Oh, by the way, the exciting news of this whole mastermind, because of the relationship that I have with these guys, I have convinced all all of them to get on this channel with me in the next couple of months. I'm going to be out and about. I don't necessarily like just sitting at my desk and doing these interviews. I think that there needs to be more context. There needs to be more grittiness. I think there needs to be more out and about and like real life, you know, moving around in some of these houses that are getting remodeled and really run down stuff and just kind of getting more in the scene. You know what I mean? I think it provides a better video. But and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to these guys' offices. I'm going to go to these guys' rehabs. I'm going to go and just talk to these people, and they're going to provide so much freaking value on this channel. It's going to be bananas. So that's the thing. That's the beautiful part about my day. Once you get to the point when you hire amazing people, right? When you hire winners in your team, acquisition managers, disposition managers, office managers, virtual assistants, cold callers. Once you have that all planned out and put together, then you have the opportunity. You're still talking to people. Never stop talking to people, baby. TTP all the way, 100%. But you're talking to just different people that are doing amazing things, and it just it elevates where you're at. You know what I mean? It elevates your thinking. It makes you think bigger. You're around people doing way more than you. It's always important. So I'm going to bring those people to this channel. It's going to be amazing. Now, the next thing I want to do in this video is I want to get a recap. Earlier in this video, you saw Alejandra talking about a lead that she was going to go on. So we're going to see what actually happened with that lead. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here's a recap, a real life appointment that Alejandra just went on today at noon. Now, if you remember, we had some of the four pre-qualifies, four pillars of pre-qualifying. I can't talk. Which is condition of the house, motivation to sell, timeline, and price. So you went on the appointment. How'd it go?
So I went on the appointment and it went okay. She had people moving out some of the deceased person's stuff. And so she had movers there moving everything out. So it was kind of a little bit hectic going on. So I feel like she wasn't really like
Focused.
Fully engaged and focused. Which kind of made it difficult in that aspect.
To try to build rapport?
Yeah, to like build a relationship.
Yeah.
Because she was talking to me, she's talking to them, I felt like. But she definitely, as soon as I started talking about price, she definitely had a number in mind. I was trying to get it out of her. She said she had a relative that was a realtor that said the comps were looking about 130 to 150. And then she was like, but I know you guys need to make a profit too. So that's why the lowest I would go is 100.
Yep. So if you remember, we were at 75. So now we actually have a number at 100. So what I'll do is Billy Bell, disposition manager, and I will break it down. We'll look at it. We'll see if there's anything there. Probably not, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she could probably clean it up a little bit and just put it on the market, or is it just trashed?
I would say she could definitely put in some time and effort to make it on the market, but I definitely think that there needs to be some work done, and so she's debating if she even wants to sell it or just put in the time and sell it on the market and get more.
Got it. Well, you know, here's what we'll do. We'll give her an offer. You know what I mean? We have to be very clear on the terms, that it is as is. That there's no other fees involved. She doesn't have to pay a realtor. She doesn't have to pay title and escrow. She doesn't have to worry about inspections. You know, if somebody goes in there with an inspector, it could be like a bloodbath on all the things that she has to fix, and see if she'll trade some of that equity for speed and convenience, because that's essentially what we do. We trade speed and convenience for equity in the property. So we'll have to check that out. What do you think?
I think like just being able to, because we had that conversation before earlier today, how I haven't been able to contact her through the phone.
Yeah.
So it's just getting the right words to say it on that email, being like, hey, this is, you know, saying the right words to like make it come across like
it's difficult. Over print, it's so difficult because you never know. I mean, people could just not respond. You know, in a conversation, it's instant.
Right.
Well, the most we can offer you is 75.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Right?
Right.
Then we know. You send an email and then you're like, okay, what happens? You send a text, then, you know, what happens? You know what I mean? You never know what happens. So I think that the important learning lesson here in this video is that, I keep saying video. I'm sorry. I said video like 500 times in this thing. I don't know. Well, we'll get better at this, I promise. But important learning part here is we need to get the price out of them as much as we can from the initial contact. Chris did his best. He put some good notes in there, but this one was a little bit tricky because she wouldn't answer your calls. She'd just email you. So it's tough to get a sense until you're face to face. And I think you did the right thing setting an appointment and going on it. Yeah. It's just at this point, we just got to see, what her true motivations are. Yep. Awesome. Good job. Well, because I was at that mastermind for 2.5 hours, my emails have piled up from my acquisition managers. And I'll turn this. We tried to do the video showing you my screen. It was a little bit goofy. It didn't really translate. We'll figure it out. We'll be better. But you can see the emails here. So that's from my that's from my acquisition managers. And you can see that they're putting in notes on the leads that they're following up with. Natasha was downstairs. She's making her calls. Julie does it from her house, which is great. They each have their own different process. And so they put in the notes here. I'll look and review those notes and see which are the hottest leads, which ones we're going to lock up in the next couple of days, and just make sure that we're getting good, correct numbers for them. Really comp them, really dive deep into the ones that look the most likely to close. And that's really the remainder of the day. And then I get out of here and I go enjoy my family. So it's a lot of just, from my perspective, just overall kind of making sure everybody has what they need to be as efficient and as effective as possible throughout the day, and then just having really awesome conversations with extremely successful real estate investors or business people in general throughout the day. So it's really, really, really awesome. But again, I encourage you, when you're just starting out, strip back all of the other stuff, strip back everything and just focus on this. Just have quality conversations with distressed homeowners or property owners every single day. You do that, you win. You win 100%. It is a flawless plan. So just focus on how do I have quality conversations with distressed property owners today. Till next time, love you.